This training video is for Snap and Snap+Core from Tobii Dynavox, the app, and sometimes you might have it on a Tobii device actually. So this is the front page of it. This is under our core words here. Some things to know about this device are that you can always get to the home page here. You can also go to core words, and that's where it's going to show you the home page. One of the cool things about this app is it has quick fires, which are where you're going to find yes, no, don't, no way, your greetings. You can find your personal needs. So
I need to use the bathroom.
So there's that. I can go back again. There are also topics, so you can add topics that your student likes. And then you have things like about me, or if you went to the bathroom, you have things that they would say whenever they're at the bathroom. So, that was fast.
I'm stuck.
I'm stuck. I have to pee. Okay, so those are all things that you could have and say there. And then you also have your keyboard. So if you ever want to change some of these things, you can click this little pencil up here, and now you're in edit mode. And one thing I want to do is get rid of that share button. I don't need that. So all I did was just take it off of there. Alright, so now I'm on the point where I can change a button. So let's say I I click on topics. It'll bring up everything for me to change on that topics button. I'll unclick it. Let's say I want to change I, and bring it back up. And let's say I want to change this picture. Maybe I want to change it to someone that looks more like the student. Alright, so maybe I choose that one, which looks more like me, or I can choose the symbol stick symbol, which looks a little more like that, like this, and then I'm done. Alright, and so it's also a grammar button type. I can change my style, which will let me change my numbers and size and everything like that. Alright, get out of there. If I go to the page, I can change the page grid size if I wanted to. So I would just say match page setting, turn that off, and then change my grid size. Let's say I want it to be 4x4. And now you can see that it's 4x4. But I don't really want it to change like that, so I'm going to go back out. I'm just going to make it the same. My page set, this is where I can change the size for every one of them. So every page I go to will change the size, everything like that, or I can do a custom size. Now I can move my buttons, my style, all those things like that. Your user is where you can change your speaking voice. You can change a couple of your settings here. Your access method can be put in there, and then data tracking. And for me, I always want to turn on track button usage. And if I want to show this little button, you can see that graph pop up there. I can turn that on and off, or I can show my button use counts and my modeling counts. And I can do it for certain time ranges. And then system, I always recommend turning this on. Use a passcode, 1234, or whatever passcode you want. Just make sure you remember it. I would do that especially for edit mode, so that students can't edit this stuff. So store, we don't need any of that. Here's your symbol sets. Help and tutorials are in here. Here's your introduction to Core First, all that stuff. So it has those things built in. Alright, now I'm done. Now if I want to put on modeling mode, I'm going to long press that little graph button and it'll turn orange, and now I'm modeling. Then I long press again, turn it off, and there we go. And that's about all you need to know for the basics.